guys, welcome back to Rochelle's Creations. So today I thought I would show you how to make some really easy carrot ginger soup. It only has like 5 ingredients and it's pretty good, pretty easy to prepare. So I hope you guys like it and let's jump right into it. Okay, so here's what you're going to need to make the soup. You're going to need some carrots, you know, because it's a carrot soup. You're going to need these. You're going to need an onion. You're going to need some ginger. You're going to need a few little garlic cloves, some vegetable broth. This one is the one that I use all the time. It's probably my favorite. It works really good. You're going to need a few seasonings, nutmeg, a little cinnamon, where's the front of this thing? A little cinnamon, and a wee bit of pepper. Okay, so I have washed and scrubbed the carrots and I'm about to chop them up. And you can peel the carrots if you want, but I'm not really the strongest believer in peeling carrots because their skin is barely there, and if you scrub it, it's totally fine. So you can peel them if you want, but I'm not going to. So I'm just going to chop these up now. Okay guys, so I have chopped up all the carrots. And we're just going to put these little dudes steaming so that they can be cooked before we add in the other ingredients and blend it up. So you're just going to steam the carrots, you know, put them in a pan, make sure the pan's big enough, fill it with water, and just let them simmer until they are done. Okay, so when the carrots are almost done steaming, we're going to go ahead and chop up our other ingredients so we can get those going. So I'm just going to chop up this onion here. If you want the soup to be a little bit less oniony, then you can use half an onion if you want, but I don't know, I like onions and they cook down quite a bit, so I'm going to use a whole onion. But it's kind of up to you and your taste. And now I'm just chopping up the garlic, and as always the exact measurements and everything for this recipe will be in the description below, like for all of my other videos. So be sure to check that out for exact measurements of everything. Also, if any of you guys have downloaded or bought my cookbook, I would love for you to write a little review if you have the time. That would be super awesome. So don't forget to do that. I'll probably be doing another free book promotion thing, so just, I don't know, stay posted for that. Alright, so now I'm going to grate up some of this ginger. I'm probably going to use, I don't know, this like 1.5 inch chunk here, because I really like the flavor of ginger and it really adds to the soup. So I'm just going to peel this, grate it up, putting it in this little bowl here. And then I'll add it to my onion garlic mixture, which I have in this bowl here, if you were wondering where I was putting it. Bueno. Just throw that in there. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to saute our onion, garlic, ginger mixture. And so I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, and we're going to saute those over medium heat. You can see the carrots kind of steaming away. Alright, so while the onion mixture is sauteing, we're going to add in the spices. I already added in a little bit of nutmeg, add in a touch more, add in a little bit of pepper, and the cinnamon, and I'm using all of these kind of sort of sweet accompanying spices because I want to bring out sort of the sweetness of the carrots, and it'll go kind of with the ginger and do something magical. And normally I would put in some cardamom right now, but I'm out of stinking cardamom, which makes me really depressed, but you know, but if you like cardamom and you have some, you should put a little bit in, because cardamom just does something with ginger. It's really good. So we're just going to saute these about 2 to 3 minutes. And the carrots are done. I drained them. You want to make sure that they're soft but not, you know, mushy, so keep an eye on them. And you can just drain them when they're done and set them aside. Alright, so once the onions are done sauteing for 2 to 3 minutes, just going to add the carrots. And I just put in the broth cube, and now I'll put in the water. Give that a good stir. Okay, and lastly, we're just going to blend up the soup in batches. You're probably going to want to let it cool for just a little bit. All that in there. I like to do it, I don't know, maybe half or so at a time, just so you don't kill your blender. I'm taking the little thing off so it doesn't explode all over my face. Right. Alright, so I finished pureeing it, and I just put it back in the pan that the carrots steamed in, and I'm just letting it heat a little bit. And I'm going to add in a little bit of almond milk, which you don't have to do, but it gives it a little bit of a creaminess if you add some sort of milk to it. Just a little bit. And then you can taste it and see if it needs any more seasonings, and that's pretty much it. Alright guys, so I put some in a serving bowl so you can see what it looks like, and this is basically it. It's really good. You can definitely taste all of the nutrients and the ginger that's in it, so that's really awesome. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you're interested in more videos, so that would be awesome. So I hope you guys have a super fantastic, groovy, fun-filled day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.